Now come to the imperfections in solid. Okay, so till now we have discussed, about the solids, of many kinds. Okay, in which, what, I mean, the arrangement of the atoms in their very basic unit, which is known as unit cell, is being used. Okay, that is known as your unit cell, and how that unit cell has been repeated in their fashion to make the bulk material. So that is a crystal structure. Okay, and the third one is, and what are the different kind of crystal structures that we have seen. Okay, till now. Now, what are the imperfection? Imperfection means, till now we have discussed only about the solids, right? We are not going into about the liquid and gases. As we all know that the material has been categorized in four categories, basically three categories, and if you go in advance, then you have the four categories: solid, liquid, and gas, right? So, till now we have discussed only the solid, because the solid structure, how they have been placed, the atomic structures, and how the atoms are present in their basic level, that is known as your the material science. Okay, so now we have seen, how the atoms are present, and the repetition of that unit cell is a crystal structure. But the imperfection, if everything is going well, then it is good, but nothing could be, perfect in this world. Everything has a different defects. Okay, so that defect is known as imperfection. So what kind of the imperfections is present in your solids, which we are concerned here? So it is also known as defects. Imperfection means defects. So are the defects means deviation from the ideal arrangement of atoms in a crystal structure. Whatever the things that we have studied till now, if everything is going well in that fashion, then it is good. Okay, that we can say that it is perfect. But not, but as we all know that in nature everything is not perfect, right? Even, whatever the kind of the perfect example you will take, there would be some kind of difficulties, or some kind of the defect would be there. Okay, so that defect is known as your imperfection. So if everything is not going well, it means something is defect. So these imperfections significantly influence the physical, chemical, mechanical properties of the material, such as the strength, conductivity, and reactivity. And now you can think about, if you have defined the packing efficiency. That, suppose, take an example of the FCC. FCC means the face-centered cubic cell, right? Face-centered means the half of the atom is present at the all each faces of the cube, right? So in which, and eight corners are having given by each part of the atoms, right? So all contributions coming out to be the equal to four atoms, and on the basis of the four atoms, you have calculated the packing efficiency is equal to 74%, right? But if think one of the atom, one phases are having no atom, would it be the same packing efficiency? No, because the amount of uh, atom percent, number of the atom percent is less. It means the volume occupied by the atom would be less as well. It means your packing efficiency will be compromised. So whatever the packing efficiency that you have defined till now, that would not be equal to the same. So the packing efficiency would be increase or decreases. Obviously, it would be decreases. But at the same time, you think about, all atoms are present as it has been defined in FAC, but some other other atoms are present at some other space. Suppose, let's take an example with the figure, right? Okay, so all atoms are present at corners, right? These are the corners. These are the corners, right? And half of the half at all each face, here, 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 and here, right? So there are the six faces, but all are arranged perfectly. But think about, some other elements comes out from other here and sit here. So would the packing efficiency would be the same? No. Obviously, it will increase. So if any other atoms comes from anywhere and sit, then your property will alter, change, right? Similar to that, if any atoms come out from their main positions, then it will also compromise your properties. Because I mean, I have just taken the one example of the packing efficiency, and you can think about if everything is going well, then FCC has the 74% packing efficiency. As soon as one of the atom is coming out of their places, it means the packing efficiency has been compromised and it will be less than 74. But at the same time, if everything is at their own place, everything is perfect, but one of the other element or atoms come out from the other and sit anywhere in the unit cell. What would be the packing efficiency? Obviously, the packing efficiency will be compromised, and in this case, the packing efficiency would be high, I mean more than 75 74%. If something has been changed, all the property which depends on the crystal structure or the unit cell, that will be compromised. So this is the main idea behind studying the defects or the imperfection. It means if there is a defect or imperfection, all the properties which depends on the crystal structure or unit cell, that will be compromised. It depends what the kind of the imperfection is there. If imperfection is coming, you know, like some foreign elements or atoms has been uh, inserted in the unit cell, then it will be increased. And if some atom has been removed from their place, then it yeah. Third kind of things. Suppose here the atoms was present, but it was, suppose it was, yeah, it has the capacity of 1 by 8th part of the atom is basically sit at the corner of the each unit cell, right? But some other elements comes out which contribute, or your same atom comes out and which are basically providing more fraction of the atoms. I mean, suppose one in the instead of the 1 by 8, they are providing suppose 1 by 6, 1 by 5, 1 by 2, or you can increase 1 by 9, 1 by instead of 1 by 8, any fraction could be there. That all will count as a imperfection, because if fraction will change, it means the number of atom will change. The number of atom will change, then packing efficiency will change. So on this on the basis of this kind of the behavior of the atoms, okay, at the unit cell, the material property will compromised. That's why we are having in the position to study the imperfection, imperfection, I mean the defects.